Thought I was frozen. No, I was sitting real still, practicing my sitting real still abilities. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Ready to break another one? We're going to start tonight. Messed up. I was a little late because of that, but hey, Robert. Oh, shoulder move, a little twitch. Yeah, I got better internet like a week or two ago, and it's got to be glad it's Friday. Yeah, my old internet through AT&T, which if you have their direct wireless, it's garbage. And in my basement, my speeds were around 10 megabytes per second, and now I'm up around 50. So my internet's 5 times faster. So I've been enjoying this. T-Mobile, good internet, not Spectrum or Time Warner or cable, but pretty good. All right, guys. First up is the Namath. Has a little smudge on the M. Hit Bo and Barry. Eric gonna have a hell of a night. First, we'll start with Joe. I shipped that helmet. Somehow it rubbed, and here we are. Somebody gonna take him home at a good price. All right, guys, we'll run through. Start out with the dollar break. It's gonna be Robert RB. Richard RJ, Elliot EN, Jesse JR, Jeff JZ, Vlad VC, Tom TR, Stephen SB, James JM, Ron RW, Chris CD. Got lost. Rudy RK, Eric EP, Joseph JM, Jonathan JL, Al, Jared JN, Bill BS. And that is what we've got. Get a magic number. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, a football. Okay, we'll get a magic number on this. Get our Joe Namath a new home. It'll be a 4. So we'll randomize it 4 times tonight. Write that down because I can't remember anything for longer than 10 minutes. Times 4. There we go. All right, guys. Yeah, boy. You got in it, though, didn't you? Or did you? Yeah, you got in right at the end of the 2 box. You were almost late. All right, guys. 4 times for Joe Namath. Good luck. 1. A bunch of that tonight. 2. 3. And the helmet goes to 4. CD. Chris Derdinger. There's CD. And I randomized that list 4 times. Nice, Chris. Congratulations. That Joe Namath coming at you. Yeah, that's a nice pickup. Okay, I got shit laying over here that needs moved. Oh, no problem, Chris. I appreciate it. I like these dollar breaks. I got a bunch of stuff that just, I don't know, seems like a funner way to do it at times. Throw it out there, let everybody have a shot. If you only want 1 chance at it, take 1 chance at it. We'll do something for the dollar tomorrow. I just don't know exactly what it'll be. Just thinking about, I don't know, baseball or a mini or something. I like them, Al. If you do it, I can guarantee you I'll have spots. I think the dollar's kind of fun. I don't know. I've got a VSR. Man, I can't remember who it is. I got a pretty good one, and I thought about trying it tomorrow, but I don't know. feel like I'm getting away from baseball an awful lot here lately, and kind of feel like maybe I ought to get back into it. I will probably do my my series in baseball jerseys on Tuesday. I got a new jersey to put into it. I'm going to show you because I think it's hilarious. It's cool. But I'll show it to you right now. This is Goose Gossage on the Padres, but this inscription is amazing. I don't know if you can read it on my thing. Yeah, you can read it. If I quit moving it, you can read it. 310 saves and a shitload of strikeouts is the inscription on the Goose Gossage. I'll be putting that in on the next one. Al, if you put your Moss Raiders up, I'll probably match Jonathan. I'll go 101. Give me just one little better chance to get a Moss Raiders than Jonathan, I guess. No offense, Jonathan. I would like to have a Moss Raiders. I don't know where you ever found that. It's super hard. I've been looking forever. I thought they didn't exist. That Moss Raiders that's my Eleanor, I guess. All right, guys. On to the two boxer. First, we had Robert with New Orleans, New England. Ryan, Kansas City, Tennessee. Tom, Detroit, Seattle. Really? Have you ever seen a Tennessee Moss? I have never seen one of those, period. David, Baltimore, Jets. Jonathan, Cincinnati, Jacksonville. Oh, I see. I got you to 4. I was like, what the hell does that say? I got you. David, Denver, Tampa Bay. Yeah, a Tennessee would be pretty amazing on the Moss. Brada, San Fran, Carolina. Eric, Vegas, Arizona. I was talking to a guy a couple weeks ago. He said he didn't like getting a guy who wasn't known for that team on that team. I told him, let me know if he got some of those because I'd be happy to take them off his hands. Johnny, Dallas and the Giants, Indy, and Washington. Leland, Miami, Philly. I am too, Al. I like those not common helmets. I think that's fun. Joseph, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. Rudy, Green Bay, Atlanta. Eric's got the cards up for trade. Robert, Buffalo, Chicago. Al, Minnesota and the Chargers. Houston and the Rams. The cards, trying to think who's in the cards. I don't remember who's in there other than I know there's a Carson Palmer and there's probably a Kyler if I had to guess. So if anybody's interested in the cards, Eric's interested in getting rid of them. All right, we got Robert, New Orleans, New England, Ryan, Kansas City, Tennessee, Tom, Detroit, Seattle, David, Baltimore and the Jets, Jonathan, Cincy and Jacksonville, David, Denver, Tampa Bay, Brada, San Fran, Carolina, Eric, Vegas, Arizona, Johnny, Dallas, Giants, Colts, Commanders, Leland, Miami, Philly, Joseph, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Rudy, Green Bay, Atlanta, Robert, Buffalo, Chicago, Al, Minnesota, Houston, Chargers, and Rams. All right, guys. This 2-boxer, I will get both boxes off of one. It'll be the top 2. I think there's 91 boxes tonight. So if we hit one that's not there, if it's the second box that's not there, we'll still use the first. If it's the first box that's not there, we'll still use the second. Hopefully they're both there, and it makes it easy. Paste. All right, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to be box 94 and 00. We just had 00 not that long ago, and I talked about how it never comes out. 94 and 00, randomized 4 times. I did fill 00, it looks like, and 94. All right, we got a 00, but no 94. 00 is Dak, he says. Could be. All right, we're going to use the one on top. I got to hit it one more time. I don't have a 94. Like I said last week, I start at the low numbers and fill to the high. Next week, I'm going to go the opposite. One more. There we go. Box 73. 94 is not there. 73 is there. Jonathan says, ooh, getting some guesses going here. If I could guess where my knife is, we'd be in business. All right, found my knife. All right, guys, good luck. First box on this 2-boxer, 00. Guessing Prescott and Wilford. Oh. Yeah, it was one I took a picture of. But it wasn't one of those guys. I have seen this guy a few times, but I have never had one of his helmets. First time for me. I like that one too. The Bears on the throwback. I guess it's a throwback. Throw way back. JSA authenticated. It is a rep. Richard Marvin, he says. Al knows his throwback Bears. Nice hit, Robert. Dick Butkus. Richard Marvin, as Al says. Probably what his mama called him. Nice hit, Robert. Dick Butkus. First time I've ever had Dick that I can remember. Sometimes I say shit, and I just wish that I would think before I would say it. Oh, yeah, Robert. Nice hit. Yeah, sometimes I say things on here that I know I would never get away with at work by accident. Yeah. Well, it's bad because I realized what I said and stopped that sentence mid-sentence. Might have got away with it if I had just let it go. Kept talking, but oh well. On to box 2 of this 2-boxer. 1936 throwback, he said. Is that right? That would have been leather in 36. I thought about getting some leather helmets. I didn't know if I'm going to put a poll out or something because I've seen a few leather helmets and I'd like to get some. Just don't run for mayor. That's for sure. Some of the shit I say is in video. And it would be embarrassing. Probably worse than my live speeches. All right, helmet number 2. Cleveland. Joseph. Lunar Authentic or Lunar Eclipse. Guessing Cooper. Radkey authenticated. Rep. They're both there. Had him before. Hall of Fame 99. Ozzy. Phil Dawson would be sweet. I was looking for a Phil the other day. I couldn't find him. Ozzie Newsome on helmet number 2 for Joseph. The 2-boxer is Dick Butkus and Ozzie Newsome. Nice hits, guys. On to the second fill from Facebook. My paper, I got to check and make sure I got everything printed right. Ryan Leland, Ron, David, Robert. Okay, it is correct. Yeah, Phil would be sweet. Dallas. Rams. Denver. New Orleans. Chicago. Cleveland. Cincinnati. Miami. Chargers. Vikings. Lions and Giants. I think he played for the Niners. Pretty sure. I feel like I remember that. I don't remember ever seeing a Phil Dawson. I know I've never had one. All right, here we go. Number 2 on the pre-fill. We got Ryan, Kansas City. San Fran. You guys do, if anybody tries, what is it, the Immaculate Grid? It's hard sometimes to find lesser known players that switch teams. Leland, Dallas, Arizona. Ron, the Rams. Philly. David, Denver. Carolina. Robert, New Orleans. Atlanta. Ron, Chicago. Jacksonville. Bill, Cleveland. Tampa. David, Baltimore. Washington. Bill, Buffalo. Jets. Joseph, Cincy. Indy. Ron, Miami. Seattle. Al, Chargers. Steelers. Al, you also had Minnesota, New England. Jesse, Vegas, Tennessee. Eric, Detroit, Houston. And Mike, the Giants and the Packers. All right, we got Ryan, KC, San Francisco, Leland, Dallas, and Arizona. Ron, Rams and Eagles. David, Denver, Carolina. Robert, New Orleans, Atlanta. Ron, Chicago, Jacksonville. Bill, Cleveland, Tampa Bay. David, Baltimore, Washington. Bill, Buffalo and the Jets. Joseph, Cincy and Indy. Ron, Miami and Seattle. Al, Chargers, Steelers, Vikings, and Patriots. Jesse, Vegas and Tennessee. Eric, Detroit, Houston. And Mike, Giants and Packers. Eric's got the Texans for trade. Hey, if anybody's interested in the Texans, I know there's a JJ in there. All right, 4 times for our box. 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Box. Focus. 24. And I randomized that list 4 times. Box. 24. All right. Good luck, guys. Here we go. This is the second break, the one that listed at 6. I can't remember who this is. Minnesota. The Vikings. Get the box to stand up. Oh, I'm not rid of this. How is that in this bag? Guessing Carter. That would be awesome. This one's kind of a newer, older player. Bud Grant. I had a Bud one time. That was awesome. Beckett authenticated. Is a rep. And it's the old tight end. Not Harvin. I like this guy. That is Kyle Rudolph. That is Kyle. And the Vikings were Al. I like Kyle Rudolph. Nice hit, Al. Lunar Eclipse, Kyle Rudolph. Well, is Kyle playing this year? I can't remember if he retired or if he is on a different team. He might have retired before that. I don't remember. I remember when he left Minnesota, but always play him in fantasy during Christmas. Get you a present that way, huh? I haven't played fantasy in a couple of years. I'm in a league this year with Jonathan Stewart, and been a little while for me. I'm going to be rusty. Chargers. Steelers. Bengals. And Redskins. There we go. All right. We got 2 tight ends and a linebacker tonight. We're kind of all over the page a little bit. All right, here we go. Break number 3. We got Ryan, Kansas City, Green Bay. Al, Buffalo, Vegas. Leland, Dallas, Indy. David, Denver, Tampa Bay. Bill, Cleveland, Carolina. We'll try live. We got, this is break number 3. We've got one more pre-filled after this, and then we'll do a live or 2. Al, Minnesota, Tennessee. Brada, San Fran, New England. Robert, New Orleans, Seattle. Ron, the Rams, the Texans. David, Baltimore, Detroit. Jonathan, Miami, Jacksonville. Ron, Chicago, Philly. Bill, Chargers, Giants. Put that flat black Eli in there. I figured it'd be a hot one. Richard, Pittsburgh, Atlanta. Bill, Cincy, the Jets. And David, Washington, and the Cardinals. All right, for break number 3, we've got Ryan, KC, Green Bay. Al, Buffalo, Vegas. Leland, Dallas, Indy. David, Denver, Tampa Bay. Bill, Cleveland, Carolina. Al, Minnesota, Tennessee. Brada, San Fran, New England. Robert, New Orleans, Seattle. Ron, Rams and Texans. David, Baltimore, Detroit. Jonathan, Miami, Jacksonville. Ron, Chicago, Philly. Bill, Chargers and Giants. Richard, Pittsburgh, Atlanta. Bill, Cincy and the Jets. And David, Washington and Arizona. All right, guys. See what we can get in this third break. And Chris is interested in Detroit. Here we go. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Box 60. And I randomized that box 4 times. Box 60. There it is. Box 60. And no word from David. We'll give him until we open, until I pull the helmet. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Denver got the horsey. Denver is David. Broncos Eclipse. Oh, and Johnson saying Tebow. Man, this one's been in there for a long time. Player. Radke authenticated. It is a rep. Tebow. Tim Tebow finally popped out of the box. It was in there so long, I forgot if it was in there. I was starting to think we'd already pulled it. Tim Tebow. Nice hit, David. Tim Tebow. Yeah, I love Tim Tebow. What a good dude. If somebody could explain to me why he didn't win 2 Heismans, I would also appreciate that. Yeah, I really like that. I like most of the Eclipse. The Eclipse could be my, I don't know. Eclipse and Flash, most Flash, except for the Steelers. But I do like the Eclipse. I think I like about all of them. I just like helmets, I guess. I don't know, because I find myself saying I really like that style every time I pull a different one. Every time Al pulls one, I think, I really like that one. Tim Tebow, though. Gotta love Tebow. Yeah. Never understand why he didn't win 2 Heisman. I guess if you want 2 Heisman, you just have to go to The Ohio State University. Pretty good night so far. This is the last pre-fill, and we will try a live fill. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably be back tomorrow, I think. I don't think we have any plans. I think there's boxing on tomorrow. I can't remember who it is. Sometimes I have people over for boxing. No plans of that as of yet. All right, guys. Here we go to 4, 7, 11, 15, 16 helmets in the bag. Shake it up. We got Leland, Dallas, Atlanta, David, Denver and Baltimore, Arizona and Green Bay, Robert, New Orleans and Kansas City, Seattle and Cincy. Oh man, Cincy fell to the randoms. Bill, Cleveland and Buffalo, Tennessee and the Giants. Brada, Miami, Jacksonville. Bill, the Rams, Commanders. Al, Chargers and Vikings. Chicago and the Jets. Johnny, San Fran and Vegas. Carolina and Indy. Elliott, Detroit. New England. Johnny, Tampa Bay. Philly. And Richard closes with Pittsburgh. And he gets Houston. That's going to be Leland, Dallas, Atlanta, David, Denver, Baltimore, Arizona, Green Bay, Robert, New Orleans, Kansas City, Seattle, Cincinnati, Bill, Cleveland, Buffalo, Tennessee, and the Giants, Brada, Miami and Jacksonville, Bill, Rams and Commanders, Al, Chargers, Vikings, Bears, and Jets, Johnny, San Fran, Vegas, Carolina, Indy, Elliott, Detroit, New England, Johnny, Tampa Bay, Philly, and Richard, Pittsburgh and Houston. All right, guys, let's see what we can get. Four times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Box 33. And randomize that list 4 times. Box 33 is... There it is. Jonathan says Stafford time. Stafford, man, it's been in there as long as Tebow was. Let's find out. Washington. There is the earpiece. Washington is Bill. All right. Beckett authenticated since Trump was president. It feels like it. Well, a lot of the times I will, about once a week, I put them back in numerical order. Because that one's not been in there that long. What a big hit. The quarterback, Sam Howell. Nice hit, Bill. I think he's got a chance to be a pretty good one. I would too. Since they're changing ownership, it's got to be a little bit easier to do a good job in Washington. Maybe they'll put a real team around him. All right, guys, we will try a live fill. Oh, hold on just a second, guys. I type extremely slow. Hold on. Okay. And there it is. I cannot type well at all. I do not type very often for work unless I'm typing up an estimate. My hands work better with a nail gun in them. And even that I haven't been doing very often, so I've gotten slow at that. All right, first up, we switch it to live chat. Everything in there. All right, we got Robert, Kansas City. Al, Buffalo. Bill, late on Kansas City. Dave, Detroit. There it is. Mark, Cincy. Richard, Pittsburgh. Bill, Cleveland. Chris, late on Detroit. Johnny, Dallas. Mike, Giants. Over there. Brada, San Fran. lost it. Al, New Orleans. Robert, just laid on New Orleans. Chris, Chargers. Bill, Rams. Johnny, Vegas. This will probably be our only live field tonight, guys. Dave laid on the Rams. Brought a Miami. Looking at the numbers, kind of going down right now. Brought a Miami. Robert, Denver. We can hold it up here after this one and then come back and try it again tomorrow. All right, we've got one spot left. Carolina's got a Bryce Young. Indy has a Jonathan Taylor. Tampa, don't remember. Baltimore, Zay Flowers. Minnesota, can't think. Chicago's got Dave, Philly. Save me the embarrassment of not remembering. I appreciate that. Philly, that closes us. Sap Authentic. You know, you would think that a guy would not forget a Warren Sap Authentic because that's freaking awesome. But I did. And it does have that authentic sap in there. India Jonathan Taylor. Yes, that's what I remember. Has he he hadn't left there yet, has he? Dave, we got him closed. Dave, would you rather have the Ravens than the Eagles? Let me know. Ravens? Okay. What the hell I do? Yeah, Dave, if you'd rather have the Ravens and the Eagles, let me know. I'm getting all confused there. All right, we got Robert, Kansas City, Minnesota. Okay. Robert, Minnesota. Dave wants the Ravens. Let me find them. Ravens. All right, Eagles go in the bag. All right, Al, Buffalo. Philly. That was quick. Dave, Detroit. Tampa Bay. Mark, Cincy. Tennessee. Richard, Pittsburgh. Washington. Bill, Cleveland. Seattle. Johnny, Dallas. Atlanta. Mike, Giants. Cardinals. Brada, San Fran. Green Bay. Al, New Orleans. Chicago. Chris, Chargers. Colts. Bill, Rams. Patriots. Johnny, Vegas. Carolina. Brada, Miami. The Jets. Robert, Denver. Houston. And Dave filled Baltimore and Jacksonville. All right, guys, that's going to be Robert, Kansas City, Minnesota, Al, Buffalo, and Philly, Dave, Detroit, Tampa Bay, Mark, Cincy, Tennessee, Richard, Pittsburgh, Washington, Bill, Cleveland, Seattle, Johnny, Dallas, Atlanta, Mike, Giants, Cardinals, Brada, San Fran, Green Bay, Al, New Orleans and Chicago, Chris, Chargers and Colts, Bill, Rams and Patriots, Johnny, Vegas, Carolina, Brada, Miami and the Jets, Robert, Denver, Houston, and Dave, Baltimore and Jacksonville. All right, guys, this will be the last one of the night. I might start us out with a double again tomorrow. I like the doubles, kind of fun. Seem to fill pretty quick. So keep an eye on that. If I'm on tomorrow, that might be what we do. And whatever the dollar break is, I'll list it at noon. All right, guys, last box. Let's see what we get. 4 times. 1, 2. Make it a 3-boxer. I might. I don't think I've ever tried that. 3. And 4. I don't know if anybody want to do a 3-boxer, pick a team, get a random. Would be the only problem. Bill says yes, 3. I might do it. I might try it. That'd be kind of a little more expensive, but might just do 1 pre-fill or something. Box 93. And randomize 4 times. That is very true. We did fill a bunch of them, so it'd be worth it. It'd be cool to try that. I will do my best to remember that, but let's plan on that tomorrow. We will give it a shot, a 3-boxer. Box 93. 93 is there. All 4 2 and 3 boxers. Well, yeah, that's convincing. We'll try a 3-boxer. I don't have a problem with that. Gotta write that down. 3-boxer. I'll see that when I sit down at the desk in the morning. Box 93. Last one of the night, guys. Good luck. I want a drum roll or something. Tampa Bay. Dave. Dave, did you double up on the night? Dave with the double up. Tampa Bay on the lunar. Guessing Brooks. Player and Beckett authenticated. It is a rep. Not Brooks. Oh, very bright, shiny. There we go. That's going to be Tim Brown. Isn't it? I think that's Tim Brown. Looks like Tim Brown. Yeah, I like Tim Brown too. Tim Brown's he's a beast. All right. Nice hit, Dave. Tim Brown on the Tampa Bay Lunar. So for the night, we got Tim Brown on the Tampa Bay Lunar. Sam Howell on the Washington Speed. Dick Butkus on the throwback to, I think Jesse said 1938. Tim Tebow on the Eclipse. Kyle Rudolph on the Lunar. And Ozzie Newsome on the Lunar. 3 Lunars tonight. One defensive player. Yeah, nice. All right, guys, I appreciate the fills. Look for the 3-boxer tomorrow, sometime 5 or 6. Oh, you're welcome, Dave. Nice hit. I appreciate the fills. But should put that 3-boxer up 5 or 6 tomorrow. Yeah, Al, I appreciate it. And I hope to see everybody back tomorrow. Have a good day and see you later.